Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. We're going to get started here on another Couch to 5K installment. We're going to be doing the week one, day two exercise routine. I'm going to do something very similar to what I did before, but let me get the timer up so we can start doing our 5 minute brisk warm up. So I got 5 minutes on the clock right now. As soon as the 5 minutes is done, we'll start my walk so we can keep track of stats. But like I said, I'm going to be doing the same thing I did last time, so I will be putting up the workout routine with the little circle around the workout routine that we're doing, so you can all go ahead and follow me and keep track yourself. But it's pretty cool. I mean, day two of week one, it's something. It's more than I have ever done. Waking up again at 7 in the morning. Yesterday I went to sleep a little bit later, so I thought I'd be up by 7:30. That's when I had initially set up my alarm. But lo and behold, I am up and it's 7. Now, let me talk a little bit about what I'm seeing around me right now. There was a lot of rain yesterday. Enough rain that I thought, and I'm sure others included, it almost felt like a tropical storm. And there's a lot of debris around where I am right now. I'm seeing a lot of fallen leaves, a lot of fallen branches, a lot of fallen canisters for trash and recycling. Something else that I saw is the side gate of my house. Unless unless someone came in yesterday, the side gate of my house is completely, it's not missing, but it's completely off the hinge. And I mean, I don't know if the wind was that strong, but it must have been to completely unlatch it from its hinges. Anyway, we will fix that another time, and until then, it'll have to stay the way it is. Now, I'm happy that I'm finally able to try out this new viewing angle. You can see that I'm using the GoPro stick, and I'm also wearing this hat because my microphone is right up against the edge of the hat. Now I'm trying this out. It's the first time I try it out in the light because I have tried it already before, twice, once in the dark and once yesterday in the room when I talked about how I was not able to walk because of this rain. And so I think my goal is to hopefully connect more with the audience. They can see my face, they can see me running. And I've also seen a lot of running vloggers that do something similar to this, where they hold the stick up and they run that way. So I'm gonna try it out. Maybe it's cooler, maybe it's not. The only thing I'm kind of weary of is the fact that, I like to use my arms when I run, but I'm gonna have to keep this one up. And I feel like when I have to keep one arm fixed, it actually makes me tired faster. But maybe that's just a mind trick. Anyway, I'm really looking forward to this today. It's a little bit chillier than normal, at least for the area that I'm in currently. I was almost thinking about bringing out a jacket, but I'm sure after probably literally doing one jogging session, that's going to be solved. I'll be nice and warmed up. So let's talk about the jogging session today. We're going to be doing, actually, we're going to be doing 30 minutes today, which is already an improvement from the 20 minutes that we did on Tuesday. Let me quickly go to the plan here. Couch to 5K. I'm just pulling up the website. So today we're going to be doing, the website loaded and it jumped around. So run 2 minutes and walk 4 minutes. That's 6 minutes, and we're going to repeat that 5 times. So 6 times 5 is 30. We're going to be here for 30 minutes, which, to be honest, I feel like I can do it, but I'm not sure how beginner friendly that is for someone that truly is going from their couch to 5K. You're asking someone to do 20 minutes of an exercise and then immediately do 30 minutes of an exercise, the second day they ever try it. So, not entirely sure how that would work out. It'd be nice if there was something even simpler. I think there should be something even simpler. Probably I would have opted to do the same routine from Tuesday again today. So, you see how you feel. Maybe you get to 20 minutes and you're like, I'm good. I'm good already. And that's totally fine. I feel like we are increasing intensity pretty quickly here. So we'll see how the whole thing ends up. I've never done the entirety of the program. So we'll see how the whole thing goes. And at the end, if I feel like I'm ready for a 5K, then I guess the program succeeded. And if not, well, then we got some work to do. But like I said anyway, in 6 weeks from now, it will be the week of December 25th. Most likely I won't be able to join any races then because I'll just be with family and on holiday. So I want to enjoy that time. So if anything, in 7 weeks, that first week of January, I'll be looking for a 5K. I'm sure there'll be 5Ks for the beginning of the year, and that'll be a nice way to start the year. All right, so Run 2 minutes, walk 4 minutes. I'm gonna have to keep a little bit of a closer eye on the clock because 1 minute intervals was a little easier to track, but now run 2, walk 4, it's a little more complicated, so I'll have to pay more attention to that clock. I'll do my best to give you those audio cues, and I will put a message in the beginning of this video just like I did in the previous video so that you all know what to expect. Alright, so our clock is done, our brisk warm-up. Now, let's go ahead and get my walk going. Let's see what we got here. Alright, so I'm going to start the workout, and like I said, we're going to start with a 2-minute run preceded by a 4-minute walk. So let's get that first stretch underway and start running right now. Again, when I say run, I don't mean run full force. I'm mostly doing a jog. And my jogging, trying to keep consistent, more so than anything, just trying to hit the 2-minute mark. I'll show you around a little bit here. Woo! Okay. Wow. First 2 minutes done. Now we get to walk for 4 minutes, which is nice. Give me a second to catch my breath here. I do feel like the stick, it definitely adds another layer of intensity. And actually, it wasn't even the cardio that failed me. It's my shoulder. If you recall, I did shoulders, I think 2 days ago on Tuesday night, and they're pretty sore. So for me to hold this stick up, even though it's only maybe 2 or 5 pounds, you know, holding that weight up for about half an hour. So what I could do, what I'm probably gonna do, I'm gonna switch. The old switcheroo. I'm gonna switch arms here, different viewing angles. Again, I hope this is somewhat stable. If it's not and the video looks crazy, I'll just go back to doing the head mount videos. Let's talk a little bit about what we just did though. 2 minutes running, I think, is pretty intense for me. I was, going back to consistency is king, consistency is everything. Just keep up the jogging. I'd say, even if you're doing light jogging, try to go a little bit faster than walking, keep the intensity up, and really just focus on getting the 2 minutes. I would say it's probably safe at this point, if it's your first time, to not worry so much about the speed, or how intense your jog is per se, as long as it's, again, a little more than walking, and you feel your heart rate increasing. I'd say that's good. I think the first one's always the hardest one, because I also just got out of bed. It's like that first set at the gym. Excuse me. Even though it's a warm-up set, that's the point of it, right? We're warming up, and probably, a 5-minute walk right out of bed is probably not enough. But it's what I did today, so maybe the next time we will do 10 minutes of warm-up before we actually get into the session. I think that'll be beneficial for a lot of us. Woo! Alright, so we're at 4.5 minutes right now, which means in another minute and a half, we're going to be doing another 2-minute session of jogging. It is hard. It is hard. My jogging, it got pretty slow at the end. My pace probably decreased a lot, but I just wanted to make sure I kept the jogging up. And like I said, we're gonna keep going, so there's really not much more to it. This side of the neighborhood seems to have done better with the debris. Not as much going on over here. I can show you some of the other areas where there's a lot more leaves, a lot more palm fronds, so on and so forth, but really what you're looking at now is a lower viewing angle of what you normally see during my 30-minute walks. I plan on Sunday, when I do the hour, doing it in a park. I've been sort of trying to plan that ahead of time this time, you know, to treat the audience to something different, and also myself, because I do realize that I'm doing the same workout every day inside of the neighborhood, but I gotta make the best of what I have. I'm not gonna worry about where I'm doing it as long as I'm doing it. I can worry about those details later. In 10 seconds, we're gonna start our next 2 minutes. So I hope you're ready. I'll let you know on that audio cue and also through my voice. So get ready to run right now. Slow and steady, okay? I'm really trying to keep the breathing consistent. And I'm not trying to pant, like, you know, that's not gonna be good for me. I'm trying to get nice deep breaths and really control it. About to hit 1 minute. My pace has slowed down significantly. But again, we're gonna do just as much as we can. We'll keep it to a light jog. You probably see the angle go lower because of my shoulder. All right. Whew. We've earned ourselves another 4-minute walk. Oh, wow. Let's do another switch of the mic. Not of the mic, of the camera. Whew. Okay. I was thinking about it on this last run. You know, getting better at exercise takes time. I was never good with cardio. Never. Not because I'm inherently like that, but because I never trained it, you know? I'd much rather go in the gym and just do classic strength training, but at some point I gotta, you know, focus on some other important pieces of my overall fitness, such as cardio. Never good at it. It's primarily the reason I'm even starting to make these videos to begin with. I gotta get better at it. I wanna get better at it. It's crazy what walking and running can do for you. Some of the most fit people that I've ever met. Let me tell you a story of some of the most fit people I've ever met. When I started my job, there was a person called Jay-Z. That was his nickname, Jay-Z. He's probably the most fit person in the office, right? Easily. Maybe him and one other person, but easily the most fit person. And I asked him one day, like, what's your workout routine? What's your secret? You know what he told me? He said consistency. He didn't immediately pull out some plan with, the amount of sets and reps and weights and all the different exercises. Didn't go on some crazy spiel of how, I don't know, he's taking creatine, or I don't even know the supplements because I don't even take supplements. He just told me consistency. He told me that some days he'd go to the gym and he didn't feel like it. He'd go for about 10 minutes. He might go in 10 minutes and do a set of dumbbell curls. One day, maybe the next day he'd go for an hour because he really felt like it. But he did that 5 days a week for a long period of time, for years, for 2 or 3 years, I believe. That's how he got to be where he's at. And that's exactly what we're doing with consistency. Back when I used to do these walks when I was a student in college in the neighborhood that I grew up in, I'd see some, fairly older men walking around the neighborhood. And when I say older, they probably were in their 70s or 80s. But I'll tell you one thing, they certainly did not look like they were in their 70s or 80s. And the secret was, I saw them walking every day for long periods of time, for at least an hour. These people were fit. I mean, they had low body weight, low body fat rather, and they had muscles. So all the work that you're doing now will compound to produce a well-rounded individual. By the way, we have less than a minute before our next jogging session. I hope you guys are a little bit well rested. Whew, it is tough. I'm gonna keep saying it because it is, but stick with me. Stick with me for these 30 minutes. Push yourself. Remember, you already did one of the hardest parts, which is waking up and showing up. If you woke up at 7 a.m., you might as well give it your all and just join me for half an hour. Thankfully, thank God it's not raining, because I know for a fact it's gonna rain probably as soon as I get home. Got 20 seconds until our next 2-minute jogging session. It's not about speed, just keep up the pace. Try to keep that pace up when you're jogging. Sorry. It'll increase over time. We'll get there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, jog. A lot of people looking at me this morning. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool in the sense of, getting out of my comfort zone. Whew. I have to fix my glasses there. Whew. Let me show you the pace here. You see, I'm not really going crazy. I'm just trying to keep the jogging up. That's all. All right, and walk. Whew. We're almost halfway over the entire workout. That's on my phone here. almost halfway through the workout. 14 minutes, so in less than a minute we'll be over 15 or at 15. Woo-wee. Oh look, friendly neighborhood cat. I had to switch my phone over here. Let's see if we can all show the friendly neighborhood cat. Here's the friendly neighborhood cat. Not sure what its name is, but it is a friendly cat. See you later, cat. Like I said, I see it all around the neighborhood. It has stayed in my house. It stayed in other people's houses before. So, okay. The wind is picking up, so apologies if you just hear a lot of it. The most important thing if you're watching this video, if you're out for a Couch to 5K session this morning, just pay attention to the cues. Through my voice, you'll know when to stop. But anytime you hear that ding, it's actually a cowbell. Well, it says cartoon cowbell. That's what it says in the video editing software I use. But whenever you hear that ding, I want you to start jogging. And don't worry, I will let you know when to stop. The only reason I only included one audio cue is it's just hard for me to find audio cues for, beginning something and ending something that are high quality and copyright free. So if you're watching the video and you happen to be someone that likes to create music or sound effects and you're interested in making those sounds for me, I will pay you to do it. Let me go over it. What I'm looking for is a sound to indicate the beginning of a running and walking session, and a sound to indicate the ending of a walking or running session. Although the walk starts as soon as the run ends, so it'd be hard for me to play like an ending running noise followed by a beginning walking noise. So maybe just two sounds, one to indicate the beginning of run and one to indicate the beginning of walk. Although I did just have an idea, not to say that I'm still not interested in case you do want to reach out. Actually, my email is on the channel page in the About section. You can reach me there. But I might be able to use the text-to-speech that they have on Microsoft Clipchamp. And it could be a decent way of someone saying, run, walk, run, walk. So even though I already say it, I don't want it to sound too jumbled, An AI voice over my natural voice might be too much. Okay. We got less than a minute onto our next jogging session. This is going to be our third one. So once we get the third one done, we will also be over halfway done. I mean, we're already over halfway done with the workout time-wise, but we'll really be at 60% once we get that run and walk combo finished. So we're almost done. Enjoy the walk. Think to yourself what it is you want to accomplish. Again, you already made it out. It's probably early in the morning where you are as well. A lot of us have to go to work, we have other duties, and we got to wake up early to do this, Because what's the alternative of not doing this? You don't want to let your body go. It's not good. Prioritize health over everything else. Everything else will follow if your health is good. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. 2 minutes. Really walking much slower here, not walking, jogging. I'm gonna do a switch of the camera. Here we go. Just keep the intensity. Keep jogging. If you do have to switch to a walk, do a brisk walk. So right now, I've slowed down again once more. Let me show you the pace. Very slow and steady. I'm not stopping. Keep moving. Don't let any voice in your head tell you that you can't do it. Just keep pushing. I don't mean to sound like David Goggins for anyone that knows, but man, you know, he has some truth to what he's saying. You can do a lot more than what you think you're probably capable of. Just keep pushing it. Okay, approaching the end of this jogging right here. Really taking it slow. You can probably see it on my face. It's hard. All right, walk. Okay, this is what we're gonna do, all right? We're gonna walk for 4 minutes. Then we're gonna do another jog. And we're gonna finish strong with one last walk. So we only gotta jog once more, okay? Now, have I jogged? Let me think. Started jogging, so I went to 2. I walked till 6, that was 1. Jogged to 8, walked till 12, that was 2. Jogged to 14, walked to 18, that was 3. So did I? No, yeah. Ran to 20, walked to 24, that's 4. 26, okay, yeah, I believe we've done 5. Just wanted to make sure. Had to count it in my head. But that's fine. Correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just doing my math wrong this morning, but now I'm really curious. Let's start over again and see. Don't worry, I'm not saying start the workout over. Let's count our math. We started the jog going to 2 minutes, and then we walked for 4 minutes. That's 6 minutes. That's 1 round. Right? Then at 6 minutes, we jogged again to 8. We walked until 12. That is 2 rounds. Then we jogged till 14, walked till 18. That's 3 rounds. We jogged till 20. We're currently walking to 24. That would be 4 rounds. Then we're going to jog to 26 and walk for 4. That's 30. So yes, we've done 30. Man, this camera angle is probably all over the place. Literally my first time doing a jog with this camera, so at least with the stick. I think, to be honest, I'll probably go back to the head mount because it just allows me to focus more on the session. You know, I think probably a couple of these every once in a while where you can see my face hopefully will help you connect, and I can do other things easier, like showing you my pace, showing you my stride, showing a little bit more of the environment up closely. So it's probably beneficial every once in a while, but I really want for you guys to focus less on me and more on the workout. So we're just gonna keep it going here. Good morning. Okay, that's awesome to see people around also walking and getting their workout in. It's as good of a time as any to get involved with a routine like this. And you know, I think for me, I don't want to be the person that always talks about their age, but you know, I turned 30 in April, actually closer to 31 now, and I feel like this happens to a lot of individuals where they get older and now they want to be in the best shape of their life. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to try out new things. A lot has happened this year. I might just let the wind subside a little bit before we get to it. A lot has happened this year, and I wanted one other thing that happened to be able to do a 5K. In 10 seconds, we will do our last jog. So prepare yourselves for the last one. The rest of this is easy. 3, 2, 1, jog. I'm going really slow this time. I'll show a little bit of the scenery here, what it is that we're looking at. Very curious to see how good the GoPro stick does at keeping things stable. A little bit of fasted cardio never hurt anyone. Feels good to do this on an empty stomach. I feel more alert. I like to have big meals before my strength training sessions, but before cardio, I like to walk. Also, after a big meal, I like to walk. I'm sorry, before walking or jogging or any cardio, I'd rather not eat. But after eating, I'll definitely go on another session. Let's let the food go down. Whew. Okay. We're going slower. It's okay. Maybe in 3 weeks I'll be doing this so easily I won't even think about it. Whew. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. We are done with jogging. No more jogging. Let's finish up strong with a walk. Let's cool down. Congratulate yourself. Be proud of yourself that you came out and did the workout. If you just came out and walked with me, I still want you to congratulate yourself. I'm reminding you all, these videos in the Couch to 5K series are meant to be more intense. They're meant to be more intense than the walking videos. If you want to just listen to me talk, well, I'm always talking in both videos because I like to talk, it's fun. If you want something more relaxed, something more that you can count on, dependable, you can do the 30-minute daily walk and then come back when you feel like you're ready to keep going, Whenever you're ready, I'll be here. And I'll do my best to keep you as updated as I can, whether it's because I can't go on a walk or some other important thing happened. Like I said, I try my darndest, my darndest. I'm not even sure I've ever used that word, but I try hard to make it to my walk, but yesterday it was hard. I think if businesses are closing because of the weather, you can probably take a break that day. Well, those dogs aren't happy. You might have seen that I used the word beginners next to Couch to 5K. And I think that I've mentioned this already in the first video. There is an intermediate plan for us to follow after this one. I don't think I will start doing it immediately. I think I want to build a really good foundation with this beginner set. So probably my long-term goal is train for Couch to 5K for like the next 7 weeks, participate in a 5K just to say I did. The point of that 5K is just to enter and exit. It's not about winning, it's not about pace. I'm not tracking any stats during that race. The only thing it's for is just for me to say that I did. Because that's already an achievement in and of itself, right? After that, I probably will do the Couch to 5K routine again to really build up a strong foundation. And then maybe I'll do a 5K again after that. Only after having done Couch to 5K twice will I even consider doing the intermediate one, which of course I will make a new playlist on, and we'll just keep training. We've got a minute left on this Couch to 5K session. let's see what we have in store for us the next time on Saturday. We're going to be doing the same thing. Okay. Run 5 minutes. I'm sorry. Run 2 minutes, walk 4 minutes. But already, I'm looking at what the next week has in store. Run 3 minutes, walk 3 minutes. That's okay. Run 3 minutes, walk 3 minutes. That's okay. And then we're taking it to run 5 minutes, walk 3 minutes. That's gonna be tough, but that's more than a week from now. So keep doing your cardio, keep doing your strength training sessions, work on your legs, keep doing your flexibility routines. I'm gonna be making a video to show you all how I cool down and warm up after each one of these. 10 seconds left. Pat yourself on the back, you did it. We all did it. It's gonna be exciting to keep going. So I'm gonna pause the workout here, right at 30 minutes. I'm gonna finish it. I'll call this Couch to 5K 2. Let's do Couch to 5K 2. Save workout. Oh, it smells good. Someone's doing laundry. Okay, quick stats. So we did 2 miles today, 30-minute duration, 14 minutes and 47 seconds minute per mile average pace, 3.7 thousand steps, 199 calories, and an elevation gain of 18 feet. Anyway, that was a phenomenal workout. I'm very happy that you were all able to join me on this run today. I can't wait to see more of you all in the comments, on the videos, and chatting it up. I'm here to answer any questions you have from the standpoint of a beginner, which I realize that maybe is a scarce commodity nowadays. So, thank you all once again, and I will see you all in today's walk. Later.